Hello everyone, and welcome back to Niche, the Cookie Tree Tribe. And just a quick reminder, you guys, I will no longer be reading out the rules or reciting everything that happened in the previous episodes. It will behoove you, my wonderful nicheling friends, to go through and watch the previous episodes so you know what's going on. But if you are going, Seri, what on earth is the Cookie Tree Tribe? I have no idea what's happening. Quick, I am pressed for time. Then check in the video description and you will find a link to a Google document that will have all of the rules and links to different playlists, even our under development wiki, which hopefully people will be willing to update as the family tree for this wonderful tribe and its challenge begins to grow. Though the family tree did not grow at all last time since, everybody died, but of all the ways to restart and try round 2 of baking up this cookie tree tribe. And yes, I am going to be having so much fun with cookie puns. It's going to be amazing. I cannot believe that of all of the nichelings, of all of the nicheling names that could have randomly generated in, Tata, the trickster god, shows up here in our tribe with Lala, the female variant, the female form of the god of fertility Yuki, our albino god of fertility Yuki, who shows up so often whenever we're searching for the snows. He really loves snow. As his female form, I think he doesn't really care, but his female form is Lala, his male form is Yuki, and I can't believe that Lala, the fertility goddess in this version, and Tata, the trickster god, have showed up in this challenge specifically made to honor and try to celebrate the gentle goddess Mies of the cookie tree, who has never really gotten the attention I feel she deserves. So I want to see her reborn into our nicheling world and see what kind of adventures a tribe dedicated to her would get up to. And her first 2 chosen ones ended up dying before they could find a spotted mate. So it seems that the nicheling god pantheon is here to help. So I like that idea. And everybody, you were really excited about this too. And I have to admit, my own excitement was so great that we're just doing it no matter what. I totally lied to you about putting a poll in the previous episode because I was just too excited about this. But we are going to carry on. So Tata and Lala have come down and been reincarnated to try to help out their sister goddess Mies, who I would imagine is kind of a weaker goddess than them. Since they have gotten so many more stories, they have had so much more time to be worshipped, and especially like Tata actually in our whims and in our extreme jungle challenge showed up a lot, and Lala in her Yuki form had the entire Yukir tribe and its amazing Search of the Snows adventures, which are still some of my absolute favorites, dedicated to her / him. So it makes sense that they want to come down and they're going to be kind. They're going to work together, put aside their constant sort of struggle over the nichelings, and have the trickster god and the fertility goddess come down and start off Mies's tribe, start off the cookie tribe. And I think that that's their way of helping the younger goddess. Well, she's actually the oldest goddess, so helping the weaker goddess and helping her to really establish a bit of worship herself so that she can become stronger within the nicheling pantheon of gods and goddesses. And I love that idea. So here we are with the 2 little ones. There is not a single tree on this entire island, so we can't stay here, but we're literally right next, a hop, skip, and a jump through the flower fields, no less, away from a brand new island. So I think we will be leaving here ASAP so that we can settle onto a new land and start having some babies. But these 2 are kind of babies themselves right now, so I don't want to move them off this island just yet. And we actually need to go ahead and check on what their genes are, because I do want to assign their mutations today too. So for Tata, his genes, D and J immunity, really Tata, of course you would bring in a very rare immunity gene like that. That's so cool. But he actually has medium pattern, he has no pattern. So we do want to get spots in on these guys. And he's really carrying like the dark fur. Look at that. It's like we've got all of the black characteristics. He's got literally black eyes. The only thing that he has changed up is that he has white pattern. But we've got black fur, black eyes, and black horns that Tata is kind of leaving as his touch that will stay in the tribe. Velvet paw, which is very fitting for our trickster god, and digging paw so that he can pull up some food, but also cracker jaw so that we can search out for the nuts that the cookie tree tribe likes. Recessive antlers, and then on Lala we have recessive cracker jaw. Wonderful. I think that they are definitely trying to help out and take Mies seriously when she says that her people must survive on the nuts of those trees. So that's wonderful. And then we've got white fur, black horns, and black pattern. That's so interesting. It's almost like Yuki and Lala and Tata are trying to bring their opposing forces together in all sorts of ways. And we also have eye immunity, which is pretty uncommon, so it's interesting to see that both of them are pulling that in. Normal fertility on both, and actually, yeah, we've got a good mix of genes. An A immunity gene, which is kind of common, but other than that, nice. Fluffy tail. Okay, nothing else really dramatic hiding in there. But let's go ahead and assign some mutations. They are both going to have dots immediately assigned to them because hopefully whatever children they have will actually properly start the cookie tree tribe. And if we can get some dots, then we can always have mates, which would be very important because only spotted nichelings may apply to be the mates of these ones. And then do we have any negative genes? Actually, we've got good eyesight. Wow! Yuki and Lala are really trying, Lala and Tata are really trying to help Mies out on this. So, you know, they're helping her out with Cracker Jaw. They're helping her out by being physically here and physically starting off the birth of the tribe. They're helping her out with dots. So I do think that our trickster god and our fertility goddess would also want to leave their very own touch on the tribe. So Lala would probably pick something a little bit gentler, a little bit more her style. So what would Lala pick? Maybe white pattern so she could have nichelings be born with white dots. It would be high fertility, but that's not going to be unlocked for donkey years here. So Lala, if you were going to pass something on to our nichelings, it might be white fur, to be honest. Like, to really solidify that white fur is going to be passed on. Maybe icy blue eyes? No, I do feel like white fur would be the thing, but since she already has white fur, let's go for white pattern because the albino nichelings and the white nichelings have always, maybe no melanism, but we have already got that. Yeah, I think we'll do white pattern for Lala. So that is what she would leave behind, is a little touch of the snow, a light sprinkling of snow for the spots of this tribe. And Tata, I gave this some thought, you guys, and Tata really likes to surprise nichelings. He really likes to provoke unexpected reactions. So even though he has Cracker Jaw, I could see him being a bit of a trickster and putting Derp Snout onto some of the children, which I know some of you guys are going to do backflips about, but he is the trickster god. And so I think he would want to sort of provoke nichelings, and anybody who will be born with Derp Snout in the tribe will be touched by Tata and have his slightly like more trickster, playful personality, very provocative, likes to really get a reaction from the other nichelings. And I think that that would definitely work very well for him. So we are going to actually put Derp Snout into the tribe. Hopefully we won't have very much of that, but we're gonna start there. All right, and speaking of starting there, let's go ahead. I'm gonna let little Lala gather up some of these berries. Tata could probably help out, but can we actually smell? There's a root nearby, so I'm actually gonna go dig that up. And we're gonna wait till these two become adults. They're sort of settling their differences. Settle down here as children. We'll go ahead and collect what food we can reach. I think that Tata actually, yeah, there's a couple roots down here. So we'll dig these up. But yeah, we'll gather a little bit of food and then we have to leave here because we can't have any children here since there's no nut trees. There you go, little ones. Plenty of food, plenty of resources to gather. There we are. Yeah, look at that. And there we go. So now we are adults and it is time to get out of here. So let's do this. We cannot have any children on this island. So what's the point of staying? Let's go ahead. Oh, we can attack. Oh, but we could, you know what? I think Tata would totally dig for worms if he wanted to slow down. I think Lala would grab, I think she definitely would grab a few, not like a few berries before we go. And we'll have Tata pop over here. And we'll go ahead and leave to the next island. They have spent their time. Whoop, I don't know if that's a good sign or not. There's not really a nicheling god in control of the weather just yet, but we might want to think about adding one in over time. Maybe as somebody from the jungle. It's going to be so exciting when we get back into nicheling streaming with doing all sorts of randomized challenges, because I just found, thanks to my patrons, a random niche challenge generator. So I kind of want to do streams where we start with a random niche challenge and then carry them on until we either complete the challenge or we die off. So that'll be really fun, and it'll give us a chance to create more gods for the nicheling pantheon. If this was WolfQuest, I would know which god was causing the rain, but it is not, so I have no idea where the rain is coming from. Just rain today. Alright, let's get out of here. Tata would go ahead and lead the way. And, oh, we did it! Now we just have to hope there's nut trees. So now that Lala and Tata have grown up, they are here, they are on a new island, they are ready to work together for the sake of their sister goddess. And yes, we have trees! Wonderful! We do have a couple nut trees here. In fact, what is this one? I think we have, I can't remember what this tree has. I don't know if it has any nuts on it, but we do have some nut trees here. There's even a spot, oh, right over here, like right on the portal with a tree right above it. This is scenic. This is so lovely. Yeah, we'll definitely have to work our way down there. I think that we might want to push our way upstream to this tree for now. Because as cool as this one is, this will probably be where we leave next, because I do want to try going to 12 big islands, because you cook cookies in batches of 12. That's the only reason. But I think we'll come over here at some point, but we need food and resources, and I think Lala would veto the really cool positioning. Tata would be like, that looks amazing, we should go there. And Lala would be like, no, there's no food there, we're going upstream. And I think she'd lead the way. So let's go ahead and have her guide us up. We're going to pop through the water. Boom, there's so many fish, oh my gosh, so many fish to eat. So many fish and so many clams, actually. So that's a good snack right there. Oh, we're under a coconut tree. Not good. Tata, don't get yourself bashed on the head by a coconut, because that will actually really... Okay. Oh, he just dodged that. That could have ended up so bad. I think Lala would have been like, ah, and like very concerned, and Tata is probably just laughing, because of course he's not gonna get bashed on the head by a coconut. He's the trickster god. Ooh, there's a little bit of food there. So Lala has found more food, wonderful food resources, and then we'll work our way up to this tree and start having some spotted babies. We do need to keep an eye on their age. Oh, look at that tree! What a cool little, like, root tree. I like it. Interesting fella. Alright, oh, there's another troublesome coconut. I don't think that Lala wants anything to do with this, and she wants to make it towards that big tree. So we'll start wiggling that way. Oh, hey, a berry bush. Nice. Do I want to get that berry bush right now? Why not? We'll go ahead and collect a little bit of food. I'm sure that they know how important it is to make it to the tree and start having tons of babies, but it'll be equally important to have a little bit of food too. That said, also, if they just showed up in their like physical forms, I could see it how it would make sense. Oh, and Lala would probably be like, we need to be able to see what's going on. So let's actually clear a few spots away so I can see what's happening. There we go. And now we'll have a spot where they were able to see where some of the first food was, which is good. But I could see how they would be excited by the different foods and want to spend just a minute gathering some, because they are just freshly reincarnated. These are their new bodies. Everything probably tastes delicious if you have been stuck in some sort of spiritual form for a long time and you finally get a body again. But we do need to have some babies. Oh, Lala is finding a lot of meat along the way though. All right. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, Tata. Tata's not very good at fighting the bunnies, apparently. Noted. Alright, we'll keep moving. Plenty of bunny meat. So Lala is just sweeping that up. And then Tata... Yes! Alright! He has guided us right here. He's digging in. We're getting comfy. And we have this spot! This is gonna happen. This is totally gonna happen. Now we're gonna just settle in. Lala is ready for action. Time to have a bazillion and a half babies. She is ready for this. I'm probably telling Tata to go ahead and gather up some nuts. So we'll let him clear that away. And he's actually got some berries he can collect there. And here it is! All right, so here is where things are about to get very interesting. Tata and Lala, helping their sister goddess Mies, are now going to try to give birth to the first of her people, the spotted cookie tree tribe, where only nichelings with spots will be able to have children in this tribe. Will we be able to pull that off? Will we have plenty to pick from in the 12 days that we have left for Lala to give birth? Or are we going to end up desperate and searching for spots once more? Will the powers of these two nicheling gods be enough to help their sister goddess? Or are we going to end up completely having to ruin yet another baked goods of cookies? This is going to be interesting to see. Spots or not? Oh my gosh, no spots. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kalani, why? You don't have any spots? I can't grant you any of the special names. Maybe I should name the nichelings who don't have any spots instead of being named after desserts and nuts and things. Oh, but she is quite a gentle little nicheling. I think they're gonna get named after vegetables. They're gonna be named after vegetables. and fruit and like healthy stuff. So I'm actually gonna name this little one, I'm gonna go ahead and name her Potato. Because she just reminds me of like a little teeny potato. She's very sweet, very nice. Clearly I think that Yuki and Lala loves her, but she is not the offspring of Mies that we are looking for. So let's try again. Lala knows what to do. She's got the nest all set up. We're good to go. Uh-oh. Where's our spots? Uh-oh. This may get a little interesting. All right, come along, Potato. You now have a new sibling in, what should I call you, little spunky guy? Let's name you Pepper. So Potato and Pepper. Oh boy, this is gonna be a little bit more interesting than I thought. Tata, if you could please jump over here. We're gonna keep an eye on the kids and make sure they're okay, but Lala knows what needs to be done, and that is having lots of babies. So carrying on. Oh my gosh. All right, Tata, this one's one of yours. May I introduce you to our wonderful, oh dear. What if the spots won't come through? I am so worried. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. Focus, focus, focus. This is gonna be little Nan. So little Nan, welcome to the family. You are still not what we are looking for, my dear. But Potato is old enough to start help with collecting food, so that's gonna help us out. And I think Lala is getting a little nervous at this point. She's getting a little bit concerned because this is not quite turning out how she thought it would. Oh no, that breeding didn't work. This is really not turning out how she thought it would. Get back over here, Tata. We need your help. All right, diving back over, breeding up again. We're gonna clear away some of this food. This is not good, guys. This is not good at all. All right, let's scooch little Nan over. She's a little trickster one, so I think that she would be quite happy with distracting her sister. We'll have Pepper help gather up some of those pieces of food. Tata will clear this away. Uh-oh. 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 Not good. These children don't even have the ability to have any spots. What am I going to do about this? This is a travesty. Pear, welcome to the family. Well, actually, I'm sure there's like pear cookies, so I need to think of even more plain foods. Let's see. Let's go with I need like a list of health foods. Kale. No, that's kind of a boy's name to me. All right. Hang on. In fact, fruit probably won't work, so I probably need to stick to like breads or let's see. Let's go with potato celery. Welcome, celery. Welcome to the family. We've got we're eating healthy. That's good, I guess. But we're not really getting where we need to go. So the family is quite the lovely little group though. All right, potato's helping out. I think Nan would be willing to help out a little bit too. Let's go ahead and clear away some of the areas and do a little digging with Tata there. Oh my gosh, please spots. Oh, what if spots can't happen? I mean, we have the mutation for dots in both. We were too laid back. Oh my gosh, neither of these children have patterns either. Did any of you? Only Pepper and Potato were born even with the ability to think about having any spots. This is not good. I think that Lala is going to be quite frantic, and we need nesting material. Nesting material, children! You are trying to help us have... Oh, who's this? Reyes, hi! You've got doubled up immunity, and... you don't have any of these spots we're interested in, so we can't mate with you. We could add you into the tribe to help us out, but we're a little bit busy right now. All right, into the nest, repairing it. Baby. Reyes, stop eating my stuff, by the way. Let's see. Let's clear this away so we can see. Reyes! Well, I guess Tata... There you go, Tata. All right, Tata snuck away as the trickster god that he is. Don't you dare get sick, Tata! Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, guys. This is getting a little bit not good. I really thought this was going to be like the mythical, amazing start to this tribe. And instead, we have found ourselves with trouble. Tata's desire to go and be a little bit of a trickster and chase after somebody with the beautiful derp snout has actually put him right next to a nicheling with doubled up immunity who may give him a cold and possibly rob him of some life. Why didn't we think that through better? Because we didn't. We just saw derp snout and Tata thought that was pretty. We have no dots. We have no dots. We have the mutation possibility for dots, but it is beginning to look more and more like, unfortunately, even with the powers of the nicheling gods helping out, this may be a bad batch and we won't get the cookie that we are looking for. Oh boy. This is going to be a little bit challenging, to say the least. I'm more than slightly concerned about what is happening here, but I'm sure everything will be okay. I'm sure somehow magically this will all work out, right? This has to be fine. This has to be fine. It has to be, because otherwise we're gonna die again, and that would really not be good. So all right, we're gonna have to see if we're gonna end up with dots in a flurry of breeding next time. I'm beginning to worry. Do you guys think we're gonna make it? I don't know if we're gonna make it, but okay. If you could, please leave a like to feed our wonderful nichelings. The cookie tribe definitely needs all the help that it can get. And if you have not yet joined our nicheling pantheon, where you can watch over them through their many adventures, do please consider subscribing. Let me know if you guys think we're gonna make it, or if the odds are not in our favor and I should have been popping out babies. This may be a life lesson for the god Lala/Yuki. When there is an opportunity to have children, have them. So we'll have to see what happens next time. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.